You wake up every day, thinking today might be different. But it never is. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. I'll fix my life soon. I just need motivation. But deep down, you already know the truth. Motivation doesn't last. Discipline feels painful. And change feels impossible. So you stay where you are. Scrolling. Waiting. Dreaming. While someone else is quietly becoming unstoppable. Not because they're special. Not because they're lucky. But because they follow something you ignore. The 1% routine. A system so small. So simple. That your mind underestimates it. And that's exactly why it works. Let me tell you something brutal. You don't fail because you're weak. You fail because you're inconsistent. You don't lack talent. You lack repetition. You don't need a new life plan. You need a daily system. Because success is never built in one day. It's built in small actions. Repeated daily. Without emotion. Without waiting. Without excuses. Think about this. If you improve just 1% every day, not 50%, not 10%, just 1%, in 1 year, you won't be the same person. You'll be unrecognizable, stronger, sharper, disciplined, while everyone else is still stuck, waiting for the perfect moment. The world will tell you to go big, to hustle harder, to burn out faster. But the truth? Massive change comes from tiny habits. Repeated. Relentlessly. The 1% routine is not sexy. It won't impress people. It won't go viral. But it will transform you. Quietly. Powerfully. Permanently. And here's the dangerous part. Once you start, you can't go back. Because you'll see the truth. That your old life was built on excuses. And your new life is built on action. So the real question is, are you ready to stop waiting? Or will you stay the same? For another year, forget motivation. Forget hype. Forget waiting to feel ready. Because the 1% routine doesn't care how you feel. It only cares what you do. Here's how it works. You don't try to change your entire life. You don't chase perfection. You don't overwhelm yourself. You do something small. Every single day. Wake up 5 minutes earlier. Read 2 pages. Exercise just 10 minutes. Study a little more than yesterday. That's it. Sounds too easy? Good. Because your brain ignores easy things. And that's why you never stay consistent. But consistency is where power lives. Let me break it down. Day 1. You do 1 push-up. Day 2. You do 2. Day 10. You do 10. Slow. But unstoppable. Because most people quit. Not because it's hard. But because it's boring. The 1% routine embraces boredom. It turns repetition into strength. And discipline into identity. You don't ask, do I feel like it? You say, I do this every day. That's the shift. From emotion to identity. You're not someone trying to improve. You're someone who improves daily. And once that identity locks in, everything changes. Your confidence rises. Not from words, but from proof. Your mindset sharpens. Because you stop lying to yourself. And your life, it starts moving forward. Without chaos. without burnout. But here's what most people don't understand. The first days are the hardest. Not physically, but mentally. Because your brain will fight you. It will say, "This is useless. This won't work. Skip today." And if you listen, you lose. But if you push through, something powerful happens. Momentum. And once you feel it, you'll never want to stop. Here's the truth no one tells you. Most people never change. Not because they can't, but because they won't stay consistent long enough. They start strong. Day 1. Full motivation. Day 2. Still excited. Day 5. Already tired. Day 10. They quit. And then what happens? They blame everything. Time. Energy. Life. Luck. But never themselves. The real reason? They tried to do too much. Too fast. Too perfectly. They went for 100% change instead of 1% improvement. And their system collapsed. Because intensity fades, but consistency builds. Listen carefully. You don't need to go hard. You need to go forever. That's the difference between winners and everyone else. Winners show up. Even when it's boring. Even when it's slow. Even when no one is watching. Because they understand something powerful. Results are delayed. You won't see change immediately. You won't feel transformation in a week. You won't get recognition early. But if you stay consistent, the results will come. Suddenly. Explosively. And people will call it luck. But you'll know the truth. It was the 1% routine. Working silently. Every single day. While others quit. You continued. While others doubted. You executed. And that's why you win. But here's the warning. If you stop, even for a few days, the old habits come back. Fast. Because your comfort zone is always waiting. Ready to pull you back. So you need one rule. No 0 days. Even if it's small. Even if it's weak. Even if it's imperfect. You show up. Because showing up is everything. Now imagine this. You follow the 1% routine. Not for a week. Not for a month. But for a year. Who do you become? Stronger than before. More focused. More disciplined. More confident. Not because of one big decision, but because of thousands of small ones. This is how real transformation happens. Quietly. Daily. Relentlessly. You don't chase success anymore. You build it. Brick by brick. Day by day. And one day, you wake up and realize you are no longer the same person. The things that used to feel hard, now they're normal. The habits you struggled with, now they define you. And the life you once dreamed about, you're living it. This is the power of the 1% routine. It doesn't just change your actions. It changes your identity. From lazy to disciplined. From distracted to focused. From average to elite. But remember this. You don't arrive overnight. You earn it daily. So start today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Do something small. Something simple. Something consistent. Because that one action, that tiny step, that 1% improvement, could be the beginning of everything. Or the thing you ignore and regret later. The choice is yours.